it's Dina and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about how to prevent your hamster from biting the cage, whether it's a bin or aquarium or a bar cage. I will be sharing with you some tips on how to at least try to prevent them. I can't be predicting or I can't be 100% sure that these are going to stop your hamster from biting the cage, because the terrible thing is once your hamster starts, they can get addicted to it. So hopefully this will help your hamster if they're biting the cage. So yeah. So I did not post the video yesterday. I have like so much trouble with this because it always just gets aborted, and then I try fixing it and then I forget about it. But I will post it as soon as possible. I will post it right after this video. So if you see two videos, one of them was supposed to be for yesterday. And I actually measured the bin cage that I was giving my hamster. I put her in it. It's all good. Really big. I thought it was 459 square inches, but I measured it with the measuring thing by inches. It was 16 by 37, and I calculated that it was 592 square inches, and I thought that wasn't correct because I had the exact same bin, the exact same size, which I measured, and it was 459 square inches, but apparently it wasn't. And so this is it's 592 square inches of floor space, which is a lot. I thought it was 459, but apparently it's not, which is great. I even done it by hand, so it is accurate that it is 592 square inches. So apparently it's big enough. Okay, that's good. So I don't need to worry about the sizes anymore. Phew, okay. All right, so today's video, as I said, is going to be preventing your hamster from biting the cage bars. Now, there could be a couple of reasons due to this behavior. One, it could be that your hamster is bored, it doesn't have enough toys or just things in the hamster's cage. Second, it could be the hamster's cage is too small. Hamsters tend to do this behavior when the cage is too small, and they feel stuffed in it, so they can do that. Third, they might be just trimming their teeth down, filing it down for whatever reason. And fourth is because they are stressed. So hamsters can bite the cage bars when they're stressed, or don't have enough toys, or the cage's not big enough, and all of that kind of stuff. So please just first find out why your hamster is doing this. Look inside the cage. Is it maybe not big enough? Is there not enough toys? Is there not enough bedding? Just look and try to figure it out. If you have not figured it out, then that's okay. I will give you some tips on how to prevent this. So the first tip is to switch toys around. Usually you're supposed to change a hamster cage every month, and that is a long time. And if in a month you don't change the toys at all, it's going to be quite boring for your hamster. So within that month, you want to provide different types of toys so that your hamster doesn't get bored. So you want a lot of different things going on time to time so that your hamster doesn't get bored and has the same toys for a month. Second is maybe consider getting a bigger cage, because this can really stress your hamster out if the cage is too small, and stress can cause health issues, which is not good. Third, if your hamster still doesn't stop, thing that you could do is you can get some water and some lemon, squeeze the lemon into the water, and get a paper towel, dip it, and then rub it all around the sides of the cage. It is safe for hamsters, they just don't like the taste, that's all. So if you put this all around the hamster's cage, or just the place where your hamster is biting on, you can put it there, and hopefully they will not like the taste and they will stop. So those are my tips. Now, I have seen so many people send pictures of their hamster literally just eating the cage, and they're just so latched onto it. So many people think that it's normal, but it is not normal. This is not normal. You should not be letting your hamster bite the cage, because this could mean it's stressed, or it's sick, or it's just not good. So if you find that your hamster is biting the cage, then try to do all of your best to stop them. Use the tips that I did, and there are so many other tips out there that you could use. Because it is not normal. One, if they are chewing the bars, there is some kind of paint on it, and if, like, hamsters are very easy, they can easily just scratch the paint off with their teeth, and that paint is not good for them. When they digest it, it is not healthy or safe for them. So you want to prevent your hamster from biting the bars. Second, if your hamster is biting the bars, it can really hurt their teeth. It could chip it, which is really not good, because this is very painful for them to eat. So if they try to eat, it will be very painful for them, and they will not want to eat. So it's very bad if their teeth gets chipped, or it's just been moved somehow from the bars, because hamsters cannot bite through metal or steel. It's just not gonna happen. So yeah, we gotta do something about that if your hamster is doing it. So it is also very unhealthy for the hamster to do this, because this means that they are either just unhappy. They're unhappy, which can be boredom, stress, sickness, and all of that type of stuff. So I gave you the tips on how to try to prevent your hamster from doing this. I cannot control animals. If they do it and they don't stop no matter what you do, then they are going to do it. Some things, they just can't be fixed. Like for hamsters, some problems, it just can't be fixed. These are only some tips to help you, or to actually completely prevent your hamster from doing it. But again, they are not some kind of robot that you can control. They are animals. They have a brain. They have a heart. They will do what they want to do. So just don't force your hamster with anything. Just try your hardest to provide plenty of room, a minimum of at least 450 square inches of floor space. This bin cage is 592 inches of floor space. Sorry, I don't pronounce the square part. 592 square inches of floor space. I don't know if I already said that. Probably not. I don't know. So that is what you always want to provide your hamster with a large cage, and this could prevent them to stop biting the cage. So another thing is your hamster may not have enough chew toys. So if you only have just 2 logs in there and that's it, then that is probably the reason why your hamster is doing it, because there is not enough chew toys. You want plenty of chew toys hanging from the ceiling, all around the floor, scattered. Just provide a lot of chew toys for your hamster, because this may be the reason why they're biting it. Third, you want to make sure that you are patient with your hamster. Maybe this could be caused by stress, which means you are handling your hamster too much, or you're just rushing it or scaring it, or you're just making your hamster feel uncomfortable. That can cause stress, and it can get your hamster to start biting the cage bars. So, yeah. The things to prevent it is, again, provide a lot of toys, plenty of space. If that still doesn't work, then you can do the lemon and water mixture and just put that not all around the cage, because this could create a smell, just in the spot where your hamster is biting it. Don't put it all around. I made a mistake there. Just put it in the spot where your hamster bites it, but just know that it is totally safe for your hamster, so don't worry about it. They just don't like the taste, so they will stop, hopefully. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you learned a lot from this. And if your hamster is one of those hamsters who likes to bite on the cage, then I hope you can use these tips and use them for your hamster, and hopefully your hamster will stop. But again, you can't predict anything. They aren't animals. They are not robots. They will do what they want to do, and if they don't stop, then we'll have to try something else. But some, they just can't be fixed. So just know that, and don't force your hamster at all. Okay? Alright, and that is it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video, and comment down below if these tips helped you, or if you just think they're good. I don't know. So, yeah. So, I actually wanted to show you the cage for my hamster. So, I will show you in the pictures at the end of the video, which is now. So I will show you the cage that she is in currently right now and not moving. She's in here permanently. It's really awesome and big, and I love it. So